Thank you for joining us on Mirchi. I'm Vijaya, welcoming you to Immigration Insights, brought to you by the Shah Peer Ali Law Group, the leading full service immigration law firm headquartered right here in Newark, California. And Shah Peer Ali is the founder and managing attorney. He brings his vast experience to bear on complex issues. Welcome, Shah. So good to have you on, as always.
Thank you so much, Vijay. Thank you for your nice welcome, and I hope everybody had a great week last week. So hopefully, we'll talk about more issues today.
Thank you. And Shah, I wanted to ask you a basic immigration question, but relevant to a lot of people. If someone outside the US wants to come into the US, what are the ways they can do that?
Well, I this is the whole U.S. immigration
In
into
a
play, but
nutshell.
in a nutshell. So I try to do a 101 quickly on that, but we will have to divide it into two parts. There are the non-immigrant visas and the immigrant visas.
Mm-hmm.
The non-immigrant visas are visas that you come, for example, the H-1B is a non-immigrant visa, the F-1 is a non-immigrant. So to say in quickly to kind of cover the topics, most people, by the way, come to the United States to visit, like the what we call the B1 or B1 B2 visa. The
Mm-hmm.
B1 are for business travelers who are seeking to any kind of prospect in the US. It's not a working visa, by the way, although there is an exception is called B1 in lieu of an H1, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to go into that. But there is also the B2 visa for visitors, like people who wants to come to the United States to visit family or visit places as tourists, right? That's what we call the tourist visa.
So
This is of
visitors,
first
just sorry for interrupting. So visitors visa and all of the H1 and the student, all of them are considered non-immigrant visas, right?
exactly
Mm-hmm.
non-immigrant visas because they're just coming here to as on a temporary basis, supposedly.
Uh-huh.
Of course, this can be converted later into other visas, but the topic is basically to give people an overview of that. The non-immigrant visas, like I said, you have this first one, the B1 for people on business prospect, and B2 for visitors. Now we have the second one, which is there's a bunch of visas. There's A, B, C, D. It keeps going on, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go through the main ones. A visas are for diplomats. B visas, visitors and business. C visas are for crew visas, and then you have D, I think. E visas are for investors, people who are, unfortunately, the E visa is not really available for India, but for other countries like Pakistan, etc. They have the E visas,
Mm-hmm.
and then the F visa is for student. The F1, these are student visas. You have to get an I-20 to come here. Then you have, of course, the H-1B visas, the most famous one in the Bay Area. So all the tech people come on those.
Yeah.
And then you have the H2Bs, for people who are basically kind of going to work here, manual workers. You have the H2A for agricultural workers, and then you have the I visa for reporters. The J
Mm-hmm.
visas are for people who are basically coming here on an exchange program,
Mm-hmm.
and then it keeps going on and on and on. Uh,
The
of
A
course,
to Z of visas. Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have O visas for people of extraordinary ability, P visas for
Yeah.
entertainers,
Wow.
and you have T visas for people who are protected as witnesses,
Mm-hmm.
and U visas are for people abused. And of course, that's pretty much those visas. But those visas, some of them leads to green card, but most of them don't. Of course, we have the L1 visa, not to forget, very famous visa. We do a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
L1A for executives,
Yeah.
and those are the non-immigrant visas. You come
Mm-hmm.
here, just work, and then go or
Yeah.
do other stuff. But
Wow.
then there are immigrant visas. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Well, thank you for giving a bird's eye on that non-immigrant visa. That must have been the fastest anyone would have done it. But thank you so
And I
much.
forgot that
Uh,
I forgot the TN visas for Canadians and Mexicans.
oh,
That's
yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's Shapir Ali, founder and managing attorney of the Shapir Ali Law Group. If you're looking for visas of any kind, whether that's H1B or any of the others that Shah mentioned, schedule your consult today. Call them at 510-742-5887 or log on to peeralilaw.com. That's PERALLYLAW.com. And of course, don't forget the YouTube channel, US Immigration's Attorneys, the Immigration Attorneys. That's what it is. Lots more on immigration law, both theory and practice coming up. Be right back. You keep listening to Mirchi. It's hot.